We just had a great conversation about the red pill. Now I want to understand how red pill mixes with politics. We talked about red pill black a little bit. So here's a question. Is Trump red pill? Or did Trump get red pilled? Or is there still something for potential future president, again, Donald Trump, to learn about the red pill? Obviously, you know, money, status, net worth, highest position in the land, billionaire, married 3 times, 5 kids. He's on his 3rd marriage. He's 77 now. If he gets elected, he'll be 78. Melania is 23 years younger, so she's 54, and damn, she looks good. We'll get there in a second. So everyone knows about Trump, everything that's going on with the re-election, with everything he's doing with the rallies, with the trials. You know, Toria knows a thing or two about this. You're hanging out in Mar-a-Lago. But where's Melania these days? You haven't seen a lot of Melania. So you girls are all going to pretend to be Melania in this context. Ready? Alejandro, you ready to go rapid fire? Yeah. That's right. That's my girl.
Ready.
Si, senora. So number 1, the first story is Melania is surprisingly not at court. She apparently doesn't want to show up to court to prevent any negative coverage. All good. Makes sense. But, you know, there was a famous song, Stand By Your Man. Tammy Wynette, country song. But she's not really with them these days. But they have been married for 20 years almost. Where am I going with this? She also has no plans of being involved in Trump's political agenda. Do we have that story? Quote unquote, here it is. She's quote unquote not comfortable being around this, and she's just rather be left alone. Here's some of the details. She remains quote unquote angry. This is from one of her aides, allegedly. We love that word these days. And doesn't want to hear about the alleged hush money payments regarding Trump's alleged affair with Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal. Everyone forgets about Karen, who's kind of hotter than Stormy, but that's besides the point. Which supposedly happened, here's the catch, ladies, pay attention, because you're the Melania Trump in this story, which happened in 2006. By the way, Melania and Trump got married in 2005. She gave birth to Barron Trump 2006, and the alleged cheating happened shortly after she gave birth to Barron. And quote unquote, she's aware of who her husband is. Here's my question for you, ladies. Put yourself in Melania's shoes. Now, there's another story that their marriage at this point is just for business, not pleasure. Here's some of these stories. Credible outlets.
So they're the Clintons now.
They're the Clintons, exactly. So be careful what you say that about. You might get Hillary.
Yeah.
So they're allegedly not intimate, and her purpose is to keep the look of a happy home and marriage when Trump runs again. So ladies, grab your little flags, green and red, because this is all about you.
Yay.
Go ahead, grab them, hold them high. If you were Melania, and you know what Trump has done and what he said and what he's allegedly done, would you stay with Trump or would you leave Trump? Green if you're staying, red if you're going. You're Melania. Hold it up. You're staying. And then our friend from LA,
Hold it up, Nat.
Zhao Yang,
Yeah.
she says, why are you leaving Melania Zhao Yang? Donald Trump.
Well, I think is that the deal is not good enough. Like I hope I renegotiated the prenup. I'm gonna keep going, just like support. I think if staying, she should show up every event to support her husband. That's a real wife.
Yeah.
Or just fucking leave. Take your money and leave. I think halfway is disgusting.
Okay, so you think she should renegotiate her prenup?
Yeah, renegotiate the money and show up and support your husband all the way.
Okay, well, there's actually another story that we're going to show you in a second, that she quietly did renegotiate her prenup. I believe we have that story. Boom, Melania Trump has renegotiated her prenup
From Katie
for more
Media.
cash, more real estate, but her primary objective was to protect Barron Trump and make sure that he is elevated above the other kids and what they get.
He's
Over
in politics
Jr.,
now,
over
right?
Eric, over Tiffany, or even
smart.
Ivanka.
He's in
So
politics.
Melania is playing her cards. So you would stay
Yeah.
if the price is right. Cheaper to keep her kind of a thing.
Yeah,
is what
I
you're
think
trying to say.
stay and just support your husband all the way, or leave and shut the fuck up.
Okay. And why, again, if she, quote unquote, aware of who her husband is, they've been married 20 years, they got together in early 2000, 2004,
That's the question you
2005.
Well, she doesn't speak English, so she's confused, I think.
That's
So there's
not
the-
true.
there's a
She
language
speaks multiple
barrier.
languages.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
She's
she speaks
hot,
multiple
he's
languages.
rich. What more of a language
So
barrier
let's
do
be
you
Actually,
real.
need?
Donald, he knows how to speak Slovenian, so it
Well,
actually worked out perfect.
No chance he speaks Slovenian.
It
bro.
was a pleasure for Trump when she was young. Now she's old, so she's
She
expired.
still looks good. bro.
She
Let's
looks
see a
good
picture
for
of her
70
these
years
days.
old. Yeah, but Trump.
she's in her
If
50s.
if you are
54.
he's a billionaire, so when you're gonna marry him for the money, you expire when you're 45, bitch. You are not special. If I was Trump, I'm gonna marry somebody who's I'm gonna
Can
fuck
we-
So
somebody
you're
who's
saying that
45.
Trump
we
should
fly
trade her
you to
in
Las
for a
Vegas?
younger Melania?
I'm serious. A woman, if you're marrying for money, you better keep up. And when he's cheating on you when you are 50, you should just be okay with it. If you're marrying him for money, if he's a billionaire, he should be fucking somebody who's 25.
Can Rollo and I just fly you?
bring
Can
you to
Rollo and I
Vegas.
fly you to Vegas?
Access
Can we?
Vegas.
I'm just
can
being
you please
honest.
come on our show?
Woman
Please.
and woman are the same way. If I'm a billionaire, I'll fuck anybody. And if he's a billionaire, he married you because you are hot. No,
Okay.
you're not. So chill the fuck
This
out.
is
And
All right,
show
so-
up for your husband, bitch.
Okay.
This is incredible.
You gotta
amazing.
pay for it.
We gotta put her on with
Victoria,
Please.
you're a conservative. You work at the Trump campaign. Do you agree with her that after 50 years old, the billionaire, the president of the United States, should be able to do whatever the hell he wants, and you should just shut your mouth according to her? Do you agree or disagree?
Well, if we're here to talk about the red pill and what everything that's being taught says, then no, because they're ride or dies, and their relationship should be kept private. And the attacks that are going on against him, the political persecution is just going on to drag him through the mud. So I respect her for staying out of it. That's her choice. And she's choosing to be a mother before getting involved in the scandal.
Gotcha. So you're sticking with Trump no matter what. She still looks good, guys. Come on.
Oh, agreed.
She's
Totally.
smart.
For 54,
Don't let the prettiness fool you.
Dude,
She's smart. She knows
she's
what
leading
she's
the league
doing.
in scoring for 50.
But her son is
knows what she's
autistic. He
doing.
will know.
That what now?
Yeah.
But I saw the Baron is autistic.
Well, I don't know. We're going to use allegedly when we talk about these things. Rayan. Hi. Let's have Rayan weigh in. You were one of the ladies who said, all right, despite all whatever was going on, the cheating, the allegations, whatever, you know, you're fat, you're ugly, you're fired, whatever it is, you're standing by your man. Is that because of the money? Is that because of the wealth? Or that's because you're a good wife? Which one is it?
I think it's, all honesty, it's because of the money, the wealth, and like what she said, if you've been sticking around for this long, actually show up to the events, be there, like be the wife that you are in the tabloids, whatever. So just be there. Like he's a lot of money. He's gonna run again. He's gonna be like even richer.
I just need to interject. Melania's choice to not go to court does not indicate her value as a mother or a wife.
yeah. I
So the fact that we're equating the two things
Doesn't
don't even
equate.
make sense.
I think
she
a
should
good
show
wife
up,
should
though.
help the husband bury the bodies. That's the definition.
Yeah, but sometimes if you're gonna go bury the body, you shouldn't be seen.
What do you mean,
If you're,
Matt?
like,
Need
if
help.
you're
What
going
do you
to
mean?
bed,
He
like
needs
for
some
example,
help.
you should keep. I agree with Toria. You should keep your relationship private. Her attending this event, if he wanted her there, I'm sure she would attend. But at the end of the day, this is an event that she's going to be questioned about her relationship, where she's going to have to talk about her husband in a way that maybe she doesn't want to talk about. Like
doesn't
we
speak
say,
English.
my mom says, you never talk about your family and you never talk about your husband to people, and it's because this specific reason you allow people to weigh in. So her removing herself from the situation is actually probably protecting her family and her kids and her identity. The last thing you want is her to show up, people are attacking her with questions, and then she has to respond, or no response is a response.
Or
and
even
then
if
now
she-
stories are being
But
built around
that's the
that.
job.
Even if she
So-
answers perfectly, they'll probably take her out of context
That's-
too,
But
right?
by the way,
And they'll
let
chop
me
things
get
up.
your guys' opinion on this. If Trump told her, babe, I want you in court Monday morning, 9 a.m., don't you think she would show right up when he asked her to do that? Yes. or no?
Yes.
I feel like she
Okay.
would.
Absolutely.
She's a very
Okay, so we're on the same page here.
She has a plan. That lady did not marry Trump with no plan. She knows what she's doing. She knows like the plays that she's playing, from her kids to the money, the prenup. There's a reason behind her
playing
moves.
the long game.
So
Okay.
she's playing the long game. So don't let the prettiness fool you.
Don't let the pretty
She won
Jasmine.
the long game.
Jasmine.
Yeah, I think
The
she's still
game is
playing,
not
yeah.
over. The game is not over because elections are coming.
Oh shit, Nat. Dun, dun, dun,
Still
dun.
married to a billionaire.
It
Exactly.
doesn't matter.
Let me get
She wants
Jasmine.
to leave him.
Bro.
Who would she go?
She's
Who
already hit a-
would she replace?
Look at
Trump with?
motherfucking Giselle Bundchen. She left Tom Brady. Now she's hanging out with
Nobody.
a
She's
jujitsu
54.
instructor.
Yeah.
She's
But
hit
who
like
would
four
Kung
who
Fu.
would Melania leave
Yeah,
him
good
for?
luck with that.
Like a
Nobody.
young model.
Nobody.
I've never
20
wanted
year
to
old.
see the chat
Who?
more than I do. Right?
Melania.
But Trump, at some point, like you're saying that Trump should leave Melania for
No,
a younger
Melania,
model?
if Melania is divorced, she just marry somebody who's young, fuck somebody who's young, whatever.
You don't go from the billionaire president of the United States to like Hector because he has abs.
Pool
What are
guy
you talking
theory.
about?
Oh yeah.
It's called alpha widowed, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's why do very wealthy, very taken care of, very long-term security women end up fucking the pool boy? Because they have all of the long-term security needs already met. There's only one other thing they don't have.
Yep.
And that's I need to fuck
Some D.
I need the guy,
have a
the hot
good
guy in the
one.
pole
Maya has
and
to
the
say,
phone
'cause
can.
Maya
Yeah, but
giggling.
does that depend if they have a good prenup or not?
Yeah.
She doesn't have a
Because
good
if you're screwing the pool boy and you don't have a good prenup, you're just an idiot.
You can ask Steve
You got a
Harvey.
good
You can ask
prenup.
Some
Steve
people are
Harvey
idiots.
about
Some
that.
people are
Right.
idiots.
That might be the quote of the day by Michael Sturm. Some people, they're just idiots.
Some people.
Let me get some of the girls' perspective.
hear Maya.
Jasmine,
Yeah.
you said you're going to stand by your man no matter what he did. What could your man do? Your billionaire president, United States, you're Melania. What could he do to be like, yeah, I'm out?
Nothing. Because if I'm in it for a business deal, if the relationship is just transactional at that point, and I know exactly who I'm married to, then I'm just going to stick it out because I know exactly what I want, which is the benefit of his money, the benefit of his name, and the benefit of everything that's going to come with it. So
Yeah,
nothing would make
That
me
sounds like a
I
lesson
think-
in hypergamy right there.
I think
Will,
we're
yeah?
missing a point here because we keep talking about.
I'll wait till he dies.
We keep.
Cash out.
I think we're all except for Rolla, we're all under 50. I think we're thinking about this from the standpoint of like it's either sex or money. But I think when you get to be their age and status, there's also a family and a brand. And a lot of times, this is something like my grandparents were together for like 75 years. When they were together, they understood to manage. They didn't call it a brand at the time, but like the family, the crest, like actually protecting the
last name.
wholesomeness,
Legacy.
The
the
last
legacy
name.
of the family. And so we forget about that part. If you have a relationship with a man and you've been together for 70 years and you guys don't have sex all the time, that's fine. It's not the same kind of genuine desire, but the two of you work together to make sure your grandchildren get into the best college.
have a
You're
shared
still,
history.
You're still working on the legacy, and that's a thing that we forget. So they maybe they're not fucking every day, but it doesn't mean that they're not working on a legacy together. And in her case, her legacy, Barron is more important than his previous children, apparently, according to this prenup. So that's more what they're worried about. So it can't be because I hear you guys just saying I just got with him for his money. I'm sure there was a monicum of love in there somewhere. I don't think Melania.
She was a successful runway model before and print model before him.
Yeah, nobody cares
And
that she's
when
a
they met-
successful model. She
when
was
they
a hot
met,
chick.
he was
period.
with another date and found interest in her. So it wasn't just like a
Oh no
transactional
no
relationship.
one's
between
doubting
them.
that. I'm not saying
Baller.
that.
Some young people forget because they just see Donald Trump, the orange president, whether you like him or not, in his 70s. Donald Trump in the 80s when he was in his 30s, 40s, 50s?
He was crushing
Dude,
it.
international playboy extraordinaire, you fired. It's just, people forget that. So when she met him, she met him in 2000, I want to say? They've been married almost 20 years, but they've been together 25 years?
Yes.
So he was 70, he
50.
was 50. It's freaking Sartain's age out here, almost.
Getting close.
Billionaire, looking good.
Do you think Donald Trump has a 50 body count like Myron said?
What?
I bet
Can
you in
he
1989 he had 50 in a month.
You know, Donald Trump might have a 50 body count while he's been married to Melania.
Yeah. Real talk.
She
Okay.
knew what she was getting into, though.
She
In the
became
beginning.
what? What is it?
She knew what she was getting into in the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? It's not
You
like a
had
big
to.
surprise. Like, she knew. It's
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Donald. Like, he's always
So,
done that.
and my initial question was Donald Trump red pill. This is his third marriage. So he's now renegotiating this prenup. I don't know what his prenup was. His first marriage with Ivana. I'm sure that it wasn't as tight as this third one. By the time Marlon Maples showed up and he had Trump Tower, okay, there was a prenup. This prenup with Melania, it had to be signed, sealed, delivered, and now she's renegotiating, basically saying, look, and when I married you, you weren't the president. I didn't have all these knives coming at me. I didn't have this media fodder. I didn't have the hate at me. We didn't have a kid. Now, I've been the first lady. I've been loyal. I've been by your side.
I've been through
Stand
it.
by your man. I built this brand for you. Look at us now. Yeah, you're going to have to pay up a little bit. You know what he probably said? You got it, baby. You're hired.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow jams. You can either choose to answer the question or give us a little flow because I know how you do. If you were Melania,
Yeah.
Trump cheated, but you're standing by your man, how would you respond?
Okay, I'm gonna say it in English before I say it in other stuff. In English, I would stay by my man because you caught me out of time, of course, when I was young, and I'm not saying she's not beautiful now. She's still beautiful. She just aged wine. But you caught me out of time when I was a little hotshot. Like now I'm a full bottle of
A little
nice wine
baddie.
and stuff, right? But I think she should stay by him. But at the same time, I can understand she is still a human. You know, like he says, a lot of pressure. And everybody was nagging at her, tagging at her about her past life and what she looked like, where her legs were spread at, what time and stuff like that. I understand that. And then to see, I come home and I see my man cheating, or I know he's cheating, he has other children and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to think twice about my future. Obviously, you can go look at the next girl and walk away at any minute. So, of course, I'm going to get ready.
You walk in. You walk in.
Nat just
You
did?
see Trump cheating. I'm blind.
You're blind.
I'm
Right.
Okay, gentlemen, let me get it to you guys. But thank you, ladies. Gentlemen, these girls had to put themselves in position of as Melania.
It's different if it was another guy. Trump and this situation is different than dating a random guy and he's cheating on you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All these ladies said that they're standing by their man. Our friend Zhao Yang was like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm a fucking boss, babe. I'm gonna make my money. Amazing.
I mean, I would do it
MVP
no
right
matter
there.
what, because you make vows. So for
Okay.
me, it's not just about a hypergamy thing. It's not about somebody's position. When you make those vows, you mean them, from my perspective. But to
No
them-
matter what.
If my
Okay, so
pussy's
gentlemen,
dried, I'm leaving.
what is it?
If my pussy's dried, I'm leaving. It's a semester. I can feel, like, should I leave or not? If it's dried, I'm leaving.
Please tell me, I'm going to talk to you for a second right here. Please tell me you've seen an Asian lady saying about, my job is to make my man's, you know the fitness? My man's dick a hard, not his life a hard.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
But
my pussy dry.
his job is to make my pussy wet, not my eyes wet. You never heard this?
I heard that. That's cute, but that's not me. If my pussy dry, I leave because I don't need anything from you.
But is it your job to make your man's crumb hard, not his life hard?
Yeah,
yes or no?
I starve myself. I don't get fat. I do all. Yeah, if he's not hard, he's gay.
Okay. And were you ever married?
I was married. Yes.
What happened to the body?
They left because they got to know me. See, I'm honest, right? You appreciate honesty, right?
What's the best quality that you bring to the table for a man?
I think I make a lot of money and I make good food. I give the best BJ in the world, and I talk.
By the way,
That's
get
the
her
problem.
contact information afterwards. Thank you. Go ahead.
I talk. That's my problem.
Yes.
I can't keep my mouth shut. And I.
How much would it
I
take?
tell them they are weak.
Has a guy ever come to you and said, "I love you"?
Myron Fresh.
I
this
love
one.
you.
This one.
Yes. I love you. You're hot, but shut your mouth. And you're like, no, I'm not going to shut my mouth.
It depends on how good the dick is.
Okay.
I'll shut it for a while if the dick's good.
How much would it cost for a guy to pay you
fuck me well.
to shut your mouth?
Well, it depends on how. I mean, the money is not gonna shut me up. But if I'm turned on, my pussy's wet, I'll be closed my mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
This mouth is open. This mouth is closed. Okay.
Unbelievable. And by the way, since you make so much money, I assume you're not paying for your dude. No matter how good the deal is.
I would pay for a good dick. Yeah.
You're not paying shit, Zhao
I'll buy
Yang.
you a Rolex if you fuck me well. I will. Because
Really?
you deserve it.
Let's get her contact information.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, put yourself in Donald Trump's shoes. Amazing, right? Michael Sartain, your jaw is on the floor, bro.
He's enjoying
Your
this.
jaw's on the
Incredible.
floor.
Like the honesty is just so.
Your jaw's on the floor. Relax, bro. You
Yeah.
get her contact information
I'm
later.
texting. I know it. See?
No,
You're exactly what he's looking for right now.
Exactly what we need.
Exactly. But Michael, you're open to dating these days? What's going on?
No, I'm keeping my personal life personal from this point forward. I say shit and people make fucking videos and Reddit posts. So no,
Aren't you
I'm not,
5'6"?
I'm 5'6". I was never in the military.
That's right.
I'm not saying shit. I am a blank slate.
I heard that you and Zhao Yang got a kid now, half Mexican,
You heard
half
that?
Asian.
Yeah,
It's going
that
to be
was
a
I
beautiful
saw that.
thing.
That's somewhere.
It's going to be a beautiful thing.
There's a Substack about
Gentlemen.
That'll be our kid will be America's most hated.
That's right. Gang. Gentlemen, if you were Trump and you married Melania and she's upset, she doesn't want to show up to court, she's quote unquote angry, she knows who you are, what would you be telling Melania at this point? Kian?
Well, once again, I think she knows what she signed up for. And I would say, you've always known who I am. And that's it. Show up.
You know what's up, babe.
Simple. Sartain, when you're done getting your jaw off the floor with our friend Zhao Yang
Pick it
here,
up.
you're Donald Trump. What are you telling Melania, Michael?
Do you remember?
No. You're Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go
what
ahead.
am I telling? Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
what
like
would you
I'm
say to her?
Melania's friend.
No,
Like,
you're
Donald
Donald Trump. What are you saying to Melania?
Yeah.
That's Melania over there.
Yeah. So I'm.
Talk to Melania.
Melania. I was something to the effect of.
You're tremendous.
You're tremendous. You're incredible. I just fucked up one time. You know what I'm saying?
Two times.
I'm just curious. Like, I don't know. Personally, what I would do is be like, this is the truth, and this is how my life's going to be going forward, which seemed to be the arrangement that John F. Kennedy and Jackie Onassis had, where she was fully aware of the fact that he would sleep with other women, but she would tell him, Jacqueline Onassis asked John F. Kennedy to stop sleeping with Marilyn Monroe because she had a problem with drugs. So there were rules in the relationship. It doesn't seem like that's the case here. It seems like he's just kind of running amok. And in that case, I would probably lay down some ground rules and be like, you can accept this or not, and I totally understand either way. I give you the freedom to do
and by the way, the only married person on the panel, Rollo Trump.
Rollo Trump, yes.
Right here, Toria, that's your wife, Melania. She just found out about everything. What are you telling Toria Trump?
You mean as far as like...
Yeah, like she's like, I'm pissed. What's up? I want a new prenup. What's going on? What are you telling her?
Are you on brand or are you not on brand? Because that's basically what this is. This is a political campaign. Are you on brand or are you not? So personal lives and everything else anything that comes into play here, there's no room for emotions. There's no crying in politics. Okay, so either you're on brand or you're not. Are you with me or are you not with me? Are you ride or die or are you not? That's, you know what you signed up for, and this is basically.
Would you let her renegotiate her
prenup?
Yeah, with you if you were Trump.
He got some. Hold on, well,
money.
I would need.
He got something out of it. He got something out. No contract is enforceable unless it's both sides get something out of it. So if the contract renegotiation was just nothing, but Barron gets more money and she gets more land, he got something out of it, but it's sealed. So we don't know what that is.
Whoa! If you like that one, click right here to watch the full SOSCAST. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.